Was going to do a fancy little intro, but what is this individual doing that's going to allow this burglar, this robber to continue trying to steal from us? Let's get the menu back up. We'll go real slow. You're just going to let him walk into the elevator and share? No, you're not going to share the elevator at least. That's nice. And then you're going to get on the elevator while he comes and steals our servers. And those are some pretty hefty bags if those servers fit in there. Yeah, go ahead and put the other one in your Santa bag. Yeah, okay. So now you're going to come and walk down. Oh, okay. So the elevator's too risky with all your heavy bags now. All right. And you're leaving. And you're gonna go to our other building. So why and all of these people are showing up to work, but the burglars, I don't know why I can't say that tonight, are gonna just creep real slow, cross the street, and they're gonna know it's an inside job. They must work for us. They have to work for us. Why else would they know? Just wander all the way over here while everyone's coming to work. And this individual here, who do we have here? Lee, you're a programmer. You're going to walk by these guys in masks and you're just going to ignore them, aren't you? Take one for the team. My goodness. Servers are overloaded because we have none. These cars are even going to stop for these guys. Oh, you're going to ride up on your bikes. You're going to make this huge dirt pile because none of you know how to wipe your feet on the rug on the entrance. And then let these creepers come on over here. Wow. Look at all these stinky people too. Riding the bikes to work and they all have to go share a bathroom or wait for the shower to be ready. Look at just everyone's showing up to work. We're just going to come in here and rob you. Oh, at least, they got scared. They got scared. Way to protect the business. Anyways, let's speed up, get that fiasco over with. While they just... Okay, so the cops got him. But... Alright, what's going to happen here? Yep, put him in that little car. All of our servers in there as well. Alright, so they're gone. The police managed to recover 2 of the 15 items. I'm just going to go out on the limb here and say that the cops, I think they took our items. Okay, nothing running on here, but you're at 100% load. I don't believe you. Maybe that'll just take a second to catch up. But why? Overloaded, 100% load, no processes. No processes. All right, caught up. Okay. So we got a lot to do today. I was wanting to figure out how to speed up dumpster phone. Some feedback I got was that, and those need moved. Oh, why can't you go up against the wall? That's weird. You're going to float like that. But these apparently help with, let's take a look. Bookshelves help with environment, a skill bonus, and then clocks help with the effectiveness bonus. So this couple of the rooms, we were kind of wondering, the effectiveness was low. I asked for help, got a couple comments. Thank you so much for the help there. We got this room up to 4% effectiveness, 7.8% skill, 8.3% mood. Hoping that will go ahead and give us a nice boost for development and speed things up. We got, and next year, a 2D editor coming out. A couple years after that, we got a sim game in 2012, actually. Which game's that? developing 2 products. So the one that's going to come out first is Landfill Tycoon 6. Let's go ahead and run it at ×1 for a minute. And then after that, we have an audio tool coming out in November, and then 2D editor and game team 2. But our primary focus is going to be pushing along the design efforts of the dumpster phone. One, we have the manufacturing already set up so that once we get, actually let's slide over there. Once we get that all taken care of and ready or far enough, we can start printing. Jump down here, you can see it is just waiting and prepped. Nothing really going on there until the time comes. And I think that has to be in development before we can start printing it. The design has to be done. But only at 1 iteration. Gonna take a little bit to get that going. So toilets are gonna be a problem because of our poorly designed buildings. And besides that, I think everything else is okay. Had one comment saying to add AC units to fix this sick problem. And I'm let's go over to the one that has the most employees. I believe that's going to be this one. And let's hop to the ceiling. And let's make it brighter. So we have AC units here. We have 3 AC units. They have ventilation to every single room. So I don't see that is actually accurate. You can see it increases the noise a little bit, and that's all it really says it does besides providing cooling. The rest of these items give you a tip here. Like let's go to the clock shows environments in the green there, a little bit of a room boost of effectiveness. I don't see anything for health though. I imagine there is something. I just don't see any health bonuses anywhere. So I could be wrong. We could not have enough AC. I am not sure on that. And which one gets rid of that? Just click away from it. All right, so let's go ahead and move on with a few months here and see what happens. We did get a little reimbursement from our items being stolen from us. But yeah, place a sink near a toilet. Oh, placing a sink near a toilet will stop the spread of disease. Lower the chance of people becoming sick. I don't think... The only thing I could think of, I'm getting really turned around, is this building. Get back down to the first floor here. We are all turned around. Let's go into build mode so we can make it day. These have sinks out here, but not in the actual bathroom. I think I went a little overboard with designing these. Let's get rid of these pictures. And let's see if we can sneak in a sink. Nobody works here though. Meaning in this office, but this could be part of the problem, I guess. One more. But it's definitely, I know the other bathrooms, maybe I'll check it a little bit, but I do know the other bathrooms all have sinks in them. So I don't think that's the problem. But like I said, let's go ahead and let's hop forward. We're going to at least wrap up 2010, see where we're sitting financially, and then see if we can push forward this phone design. So 2011 is here. Let's take a look at the finances. And 2010, we made 9 million, about 9 million. Not great, not terrible. The year before that, we made about 14 and 17 the year before that. Let's take a look at all companies. So we sort here, and we are officially the top dog. Officially the top dog when it comes to worth. Fans have got a little bit of growth to do to catch up. We're sitting in 4th, but that was one of our goals that we talked about. And one of the things we talked about early on was William wanting to retire rich, and basically all the founders wanted to retire rich. So there's something interesting to think about as we are now in 2011. William is at 51 years of age. Really, I think the last thing on his mind right now is getting this phone out, getting it established, and potentially hopping on to other things in life and retiring. And that's something that we'll potentially be looking at pretty soon. I don't think, I don't know how many more we'll do of this, as we're in the middle of the episode and kind of just topic came up because we transitioned to that. I feel like the series is starting to get a little stale, and one of the last things I did want to attack here was making a phone and getting a little bit more with manufacturing going. Everything else just seems a lot of rinse and repeat at this point. We could be more effective. We could get rid of a lot of our, maybe a little bit more efficient, but at this point we've mastered at least the level of the game that we're playing on. Print job, yeah, we can definitely handle that. But yeah, that being said, let's go ahead and start printing. Dumpster Ear 3 started to print. Sweet. So we'll get to March, see how things are looking for our new 3D editor, which is, well, why did Dumpster Ear 3 finish the print job? Audio team, oh, because they're releasing in October. So they're going to be right after that. That changed. Okay, so now let's make sure before we move on here. Physical copies of Dumpster 3D 3, we should have those in stock, and I believe we can go to manufacturing. 3D 7, I don't see it. Interesting. I don't see it. March is here. Everyone is at work. I do not see any indicator that the software actually released. It has not yet, so maybe at the end of the day we'll get the update on that. But design's going good. I think we'll do 3 iterations of the phone. We're going to do lots of reviews. Oh, everyone leaving. Look at that mass exodus. Let's pause it real quick and take a look at these deals that are in here. 2 print jobs, 80, yeah, little jobs there. We can do those. A little bit of extra income. But let's go ahead and see what happens here. I mean, March, the nighttime is here. The project management team 3D editor just released. There it is. All right, the creativity of Bo has been dropped down to, or narrowed down to 73%. Nothing in here. Maybe we'll see an update tomorrow. But let's just go ahead and we'll drag that down a little bit lower. Another one in October coming up. So nice. All right, what do we got here? Bo realizes his worth now. He's 59 years old. So the demand is the employee asks for a raise, fixed rate. Employee is paid a fixed monthly rate regardless of actual hours or fire. Sure. Okay, so now we have a little bit of an article. So great quality, 5 out of 5, 4 out of 5, and 5 out of 5. That's awesome. And we look in here, Dumpster 3D 7, $8.2 million of profit already, $9.2 million in its first month. Another successful release. So let's see now if we go into software here and details and start printing. We'll do a minimum. I don't understand what happened there. We'll do 250,000 because this seems to be pretty good. So we'll get those going, but we do have 400,000 in stock. I guess what that's doing, let's go in here just to close the loop here. It is setting up a print job of 500,000. So we're going to start with 500,000 in stock, but that doesn't necessarily mean that we care about minimum or maximum in storage. So we do have to add it to here later. So that is something that we'll have to manage ourselves long term. So we do have, man, this product is run out of potential customers. Can we recycle all of those copies or something? We're going to press forward, get iteration 3 of design done, and then move forward to the development phase of the Dumpster Phone 1. All right, as everyone starts to head home, we just started iteration 4. We are absolutely going to pop that into development. And I think, let's see, Dumpster File is reached, but doesn't have, yeah, we know that. So we're going to come in here. We're not going to do a release date yet, but we will start working on our press release. And we will start the hype machine and get that going. And we'll see how quickly this moves along. Let's make sure the Git is chosen for the server for that. Manufacturing. It's saying we don't have screen printers. Let's slow the game down. Let's go over, let's check this deal first. Posting, yep. Now, let's get to some daylight. Actually, we'll go into the build mode and pull the daylight this direction. These are screens. Let's change output to screen. Output to screen. And then is that your Printer's 2 of 0, 8 minutes screen is not matching. 4, 2, 1 into the motherboard. Screen printer. What is this? That's an assembler. Oh. Put that in the inventory and we're gonna go into build mode. I see it now. Printer here, turn it around. Like so, switch output to screen, switch output to screen, and go back into this. And if we look now at manufacturing, we are solid and we can hit print. Assembly line 4, sold goal maximum of 500,000. We're gonna go crazy. We're gonna go crazy. Why not? And we could print up to 360,000 a month, it looks like. So that'll give us plenty of time to get all of these phones into stock. I mean, and there it is. There's our first little thing of phones getting put in the vans. Very nice. And so out is already to 17%. That's not bad. That's not bad. Thurman Matthews has retired. I wish we could see details. So support team. Okay, that shouldn't be that big of a hurt. It looks like 28,000 was the payout for retirement. I just wish we could give a little better benefits on that, but it is what it is. 0 followers still. Gotta get the press release out and market it. I wish. Okay, so it is 2011. We're gonna go for a November of 2014. Maybe that'll give us some hype too. But we'll get that out there. I think that'll be a decent goal. And we'll see what happens from that. But a lot of printing. We're gonna lose some money for a little bit. That potentially could knock us down a peg if we look at all companies. It's not. They're dropping too. They are dropping too. All right, we're going to get ahead a little bit, get this development going, see if it's going to keep moving this quick, because we could pull up that release date if it does. Doing an update of the distribution platform as well, just to get some tech levels upgraded. I want to see if we potentially can... Another retiree. Yeah, we're going to start seeing that a lot. Jefferson Solis. 23 years with us, $28,000 in retirement. Thank you for helping out Game Team 1 and having some awesome games. But we'll get that update going. We can see that should get done. I'm thinking it'll get done in this month. And there we go. Just fixed it a couple bugs. 2 bugs fixed. 3 bugs fixed. Go ahead and release it. I'm not sure what that's going to do to the quality. I wish it would have improved it a little bit more. But we're still floating at third. Kind of close. I mean, our cut's so low. I dropped it a little bit more to see if I could entice some people to potentially jump onto our distribution platform. We'll see. All right, so one of the things I kind of forgot about was I wanted to do some reviews. So we're at 46%. Let's go ahead and outsource a review. It's nighttime. We shouldn't lose any development time. 250. 6.2. So we'll iterate on that a few times, and I'm hoping that will get it high enough pretty quick and keep moving fast, and we might be able to pull this in to 2013. I think so. So this episode, we haven't checked in on the gaming console. I wanted to see how that was going. We're going to slow it down for just a second. Let's go to details on gaming. You can see we've tapered down in sales. Active users, we've hit 714,000. Total sold, we've almost hit 1 million. Awesome, 961,000. And a lot more games this time around. And some recent ones as well. We got Train Sim Tycoon popped on here. Dream Wars, I heard that's a good one. Dream Wars is doing pretty good. Mediocre. Mediocre, I was just kidding. I knew nothing about it. This one's great and inspiring though, so it's on the platform, and that's going to help out. That's definitely going to help out. Our tech levels could probably get updated. Let's go look at gaming. Is that gaming 2? I can't tell. Gaming 2, here it is. Let's do an update here. We got lots of bugs to fix as well. This is going to slow down the OS team, but I think that'll be okay. We'll get that going and get an update of that. It's getting laser focused again on just the phone, which is at 45%. Once it gets above 50, I think we'll do another review and see if we're higher than the last review, which was a 6.2. All right, we're up to that percentage. Let's hit the review again. We're getting some bugs fixed. Let's do the release of Dumpster Gaming 2, and then we'll turn around and just do a bug fix release. All right, reviews are in. We're up to a 7.7, so that was a good jump. We iterate again when everyone comes into the office here in October, and hopefully we can get it up to the 8 range. I definitely want to get this as close to 10.0 as possible. It looks like in October we have the 2D editor, Dumpster 2D 6 being released, as well as we now know that Ty McDonald is narrowed down to a 61% in creativity, and then the audio Dumpster Ear 3 was released as well, so we'll get into that and check. We have lots of educating to do. We're not too concerned about that at this point, but we'll get through this month. We got that iteration done. Go ahead and pick up on development. We'll get to maybe 70% this time and do a review. Bug fixes are going good. We'll get those close to being done and pop that out. Another retirement. Yeah, those are going to start coming in pretty quick, I believe, at this point, but yeah, there's another one. We got a lot of, or all of our teams are on HR management, so they'll be able to replace those employees pretty quickly. And with our reputation as high as it is, I think we'll be okay. I think we'll be okay finding those employees to replace them. Let's see, we're close to midnight though, so instead of taking a break, we'll just hit pause once that clicks over. And do you want fixed rate, Ty? Go ahead. Why not? Accept. And marketing sparse, but it was outstanding. Oops, wanted to slow that down. Outstanding and inspiring. So the audio tool already has 128,000 active users. We made 7.6 million on it. The 2D editor, I think those are on their way out somewhat, it seems. Only 15,000 in sales, even though it was outstanding and inspiring. Not really going to make or break us. You could see 23 million already in that month alone, which was weird when we're looking at yearly. We weren't looking at that right. 2010 we made 80 million. 2009 we made 101 million. 61 million this year. Glad I caught that. That was a silly goose moment. Got robbed again. I just don't understand how the cops get them, but you still have to buy your stuff back. Seems silly. Seems a little silly. 70%, let's do another review as we end the year with a nice review here. That popped in 9. All right, let's do one more iteration. We're gonna pause it here, get the iteration go. Let's take a look at finances. So for the year, 103 million for 2011, huge year. Our most successful year to date. That's awesome. We look at all companies. We're staying above them. They're creeping up on us. Fan-wise, we're number 3. We're number 3. We could do better. Let's see how we're gonna. I don't know what to do here. Dumpster Gaming, we're doing more bug fixes. Everything else, we're kind of just letting HR or project management run it. A lot of the company is self-sufficient at this point. And we're waiting for some 2D people to come into work, finish that iteration, 67%. Another press release almost done. It might be November of 2014 by the time we get this done. We still got to do some bug fixes. 75%. Let's hope this is our last review. See if it gets it. 9's, we're going to live with 9. 9.4. We'll iterate and we won't review. We'll roll the dice at this point. Everyone goes home when it's like 90% done with iteration, of course. Of course, another deal, manufacturing. We're going to reject that. We're not going to do any more manufacturing, print job. We can handle it. We can handle it. Awesome. All right, we're going to go ahead and jump forward to the release of what I believe is Landfill Tycoon 6. Yeah, we'll get that going. Actually, and it's in March, so we'll see it soon. We wait for the first numbers of Landfill Tycoon. Unavoidable marketing, great quality, inspiring creativity, and we instantly have a $7.9 million in sales, a $5.6 million in profit with 176,000 units sold in the first month. Let's go ahead and port that and make sure it gets on Dumpster Gaming 2. That is our top priority with games. Should have done that before, but that's okay. Shouldn't take too long for that port. Getting some more bug fixes out. Let's release that one for the gaming console. We'll do another one, and we can do a tech update. Very nice. Oh, let's pause that. Software 2D Editor has lost their leader, is no longer under HR management. So who retired there? Basil. All right. So I'm going to rinse and repeat what we did with the last team. This is the 2D Editor team. And begin searching, and you're rejected, and right away we're going to go ahead and go with you. And 0 years, change role to leader. All right, and then that would be the 2D Editor team as a leader of Lauren. Okay. Deals, print jobs, let's go ahead and do that. Should be fine with all of those. Clear these things. And we're at 88% on code completion. Got that update going for the Dumpster Gaming. Again, another tech update. Some more bugs, porting going on. Lots to do. All right, we're going to slow it down. We're going to do something we haven't done really all series. We're going to take a look and make sure that there is no other phone coming out. So let's go not Office software, operating system, phone. So the smart online phone operating system, SharkTook Interactions, is coming out at the end of the year. We could try to, and then there's one in May. And then our release is there. So we could try to move it to November. We're going to do that. We're going to go to marketing, announce release date of November of 2012, 2 years early. We're going to release the game, and it's a gamble. But we've decided as a company that we wanted to get ahead of SharkTook Interactive and release ours first and see if we can kind of steal some of the market there. 98%. Can we get the little bit of networking done that we need? Look at all those people working on it too. 99%. You can do it before you go home. Don't go home yet. We're going to promote it anyways. All right, 99% code completion. They'll find some extra bugs here and there to satisfy us. But now we have August, September, October to do bug fixes. So that gives us 3 months. Probably needed like a whole year for our first ever operating system here. Let's take a look at the distribution platform. 23% still just cannot overtake those other two. Stability still struggling a little bit, and quality, I guess. We can do another tech update on that. And how's our other Dumpster Gaming's at 68, 69%. So that's coming along. Bug fixes, we got up to 40 already. Another deal here, manufacturing, we'll reject that. So go to our filters and shut that off as well. Exciting. Couple months, we'll have our first phone released. We are in the month of the release, and it is early. We have 336 bugs. It's happening. Look at that phone. Oh my. Well, what do they know? What do they know? Marketing budget, we will do that. No idea if that's going to even be possible. We'll go ahead and do that. Manufacturing. we should be fine. Hardware manufacturing, our goal for the phone is 500,000. We have 500,000. We have the printer set up still. Now it's kind of wait. Let's see what happens. But let's pause that real quick. So if we scroll down here, we should see support. We're gonna go ahead and update tech levels. Ties they'll let us, and see if we get the right teams on here. We do. Let's go ahead and hit update, and we're gonna come down to the update. This update's gonna go as our top priority for those teams. So the Dumpster Hub will be lower priority, and so will Dumpster Gaming's update, which can get released. There's some bugs that need to get updated, which we'll just get that going as well. But the phone upgrades are going nice and fast. No bugs have been reported because there's no users yet. So we should be able to sneak this tech update out very fast like that. Awesome. And then it's kind of wait and see. 80 million's a lot of money that we got to make up. Not bad. Our second console's pushing 200 million already. Nice. $193 million in profit. So we're sneaking up on November. Yeah, I'm nervous. All the raises, all of you need educated. I apologize. Let's pause. So far, $6 million in sales, 222,000 units sold. Okay. Marketing sparse. So let's take a look now. This marketing here, out of the budget we give them, is 150,000. When they come in, we're going to prioritize this at 10. And we'll see if we can get that marketing to increase a little bit to widespread eventually. Hosting, another hosting contract. Cool. Dumpster Hub's updated. Gaming is just fixing some bugs. Let's see, the phone, we have some bugs to fix. Let's go ahead and get that going so we can have the bugs fixed. We're going to hold on to that and not release it. Let it kind of grow to maybe around 100 at minimum. And another month. So we'll take a look at the year review at the end of the year, but I also want to take a look at the sales and see if they've improved a little bit. So it looks like it hung at about 93,000 in marketing. I think that's okay. And now we're prominent. So a couple months more, we might be widespread. So we see here, well, not great. It decreased. What if we details, if we go to the price, we're going to make this $250. I haven't done this at all. I'm kind of interested to see if that will entice more people to grab our product or not. But we said we do a year review as well. So let's take a little look at that. 154 million. Very cool. Let's go ahead and release the bug fixes. Why not? Let's make our customers feel liked. Like we're paying attention to them. Look at that. 55 more bugs fixed. Get it out of here. And then this one we'll hold on to a little bit. But that team's busting through those bug fixes. They must have known they were there. And they were just waiting for someone to assign them the ticket. Because they are cranking them out when they're in the office. Another month and not so hot. Not so hot still. I was hoping not to not so hot. So it is July of 2013. We jumped pretty far ahead forward to see if we could get this profit number to adjust, and it's just not happening. We also had another Dumpster Ear 2D pop out. It's not going to do too hot either. It's just, I don't think those are doing well anymore, even though they're outstanding and inspiring. It's just, how much can you do with a 2D editor? I do want to get to August, see if I can get this one profitable. And then we'll take a little pause and start recapping everything. All right, 2013 is over. We made 145 million. If we look at all companies, we are definitely the top dog. We did not get to the fans, but that's okay. Let's see what else. The distribution platform here, we are number one as well. We jumped above some of these other ones, and it looks like there's a newcomer in here. I don't think they're very old. But features, it looks like we're starting to creep down, so that's probably going to change in a little bit. We'll probably drop again. But we took over that money we took over. Let's see. Let's look at all of our releases, and if we sort by profit, you can see, interesting enough, so we started to dip on the phone, and then we had a nice little peak after we did an update, and then a drop again. I think what happened, you can see we still have 455,000 in stock. I think this money, most of it's from printing. So I think that was kind of our mistake there, but this gives us a nice view of, let's take a look at the failed franchises first. So Simon's Order 2, and if we look at Simon's Order, only made 14 million. I say only, that's still a lot of money. But Simon's Order 2 did not profit. Marketing was not good. That seems to be where we failed there, was we just didn't market good enough. Marketing none on Farming Simulator 2. I don't know why, but that one was in the negative. The original Farming Simulator must be archived. Because it doesn't show up. Yeah, there we go. Let's grab archived as well. So that one was our biggest loser besides the phone so far, which I don't know why. I guess you just have to be really successful on that. Outstanding, inspiring, unavoidable marketing. Maybe the price is too low. I don't know. If anybody's done a phone before, let me know. Simon's Order 2 was not successful. That was kind of lost in the busyness of everything. Simon's Orders 2 came out, and we didn't really pay attention to it very well. And the marketing just struggled, really. And you can see these things. If we sort by marketing, for the most part, all of our widespread marketing did really good. Prominent marketing did really good. So sorting by profit, the Gaming Console 2 was number 1, and then 2 of our 3D editors, and then Farming Simulator 3. Really surprised me that took off the way it did. And even with sparse marketing. So if we would have actually paid attention and gave a big enough marketing team to the game team that made that, then it could have done even better. And Landfill Tycoon 6 did pretty well, almost 100 million, but we had 1, 2, 3, 4 things that brought us in over 100 million each. Pretty awesome out of all the software that we released. I honestly feel like this series was starting to get a little stale. I think it was time for William to move on with his life. He's 54 at this point, and I can't fire him, can't go to him. But if we go to the stocks here, and just because I'm a little scared, let's hit save. I don't know what happens. I've never done this before. We're going to go to like all of our stocks, and we're going to sell all of them. I think I can do that. Shares, no interest. I don't believe that would be true. Interest percent 0. I thought I could. Company IPs, original IPs, net worth is almost $1 billion. How do you, William? Because Dumpster Fire Studios, I'm missing something here. I know I've done this before. We don't need loans. Stocks. Interesting. I thought I could sell my shares and sell the company. But there's no shares to sell, even though Dumpster Fire Studios has 25% of them. So if we wanted to, we could buy these out, and then we could sell all of them to private investors. Interesting. There must be something there that I'm missing, but that makes us not the biggest company anymore, net worth-wise. Oh, we still are, even with doing that. That's insane. But we lost 2 of our employees. Now we just have Lynn. But that's really going to wrap it up. There's again, it got a little stale. There's not much more that I want to do in this series that we haven't done already. There's a lot of things I would do differently if I did another playthrough. And I'll be paying attention and seeing if another update or a large update comes to the game and revisit it later on. There might be some one-off farming, wrong game, Software Inc. videos coming out somewhat soon. I have a couple ideas of just little tips and tricks and different ways to play the game that I kind of want to float out there and see how that goes. But again, thanks for hanging out for this whole series. If you're here at the end of this long video to conclude it, not sure how much of it was concluded. If it felt like there was an ending, let me know. Kind of sad that the phone wasn't doing better than it could have, but them's business, right? That's how business works. Not everything's successful. I'm Socksway Up. I'll catch you on the next video. Have a good one.